So I like comments like these because it allows me to kind of like make like different type of like accounting takes for this. And for this one, we'll be going over this comment over by Tito's over here going, why would you major in accounting? So I just kind of sat down and compiled a decent list of like pros and cons for it, and we'll go through each of them. So for the pros to start off with, we have job security. It's the fact that like everyone kind of needs an accountant to some degree, whether it be like a personal accountant doing taxes and stuff like that, or like a hospital kind of needs like someone to help like oversee the finances of like a hospital. Everywhere kind of needs an accountant, and because of that, it also leads to a lot of like high demand, particularly in like job opportunities for people. And speaking of those job opportunities, there also is very clear like career progressions, particularly with you want to get certified in like a certified public accountant, a certified managerial accountant, but also there's other ones like, for example, the IRS, you have like homologation, for example, of this. And all of these leads to like very good like earning potential in terms of just kind of like how much money you can make. And even with that, it's like there's also a lot of transferable skills in terms of accounting. For example, you could be like a data analyst at some point because of accounting, because a lot of accounting involves like looking at data and like making journal entries off of it. You can apply those other skills. And then the last two reasons because of that is there's a lot of global opportunities. Like say you were a fan of traveling, you can like travel somewhere that like has an accounting opportunity for you, and you can just like do accounting there. Yeah, you're working with a different accounting system, but it's still like the same process of accounting. And also just because the fact is a respected profession. In terms of cons, it's like again with the whole like certified public accountants is like there's two different things. It's like there's a busy season, so audit and tax, where you work a lot of hours. Like the comment is like sometimes people work like 60 hours, like minimum a week in order to make their deadlines. And also again with the CPA is like because of it, there's a lot of high exam pressure because it's like there's a lot of money on the line if you pass it. And the other thing is kind of the fact is like work can be very repetitive, so sometimes you can lose like motivation with it. And also like deadlines are kind of stressful sometimes, particularly with like month end close, quarterly close, end of year close. There's a lot to it. And also it's like the last two kind of is more of like a mentality thing. It's like if you love to continually learn about new things, learn about technology, then it's like accounting is good for you. But if you're not in that and kind of like, oh, I want like something stable and like steady where it's like my knowledge is enough, then accounting may not be for you. And also the fact there's like creative flexibility. Accounting is inherently not that because the fact it's so structured in the rules. So it's up to you if you want to like have a more like creative job. But yeah, those are just like some examples of like why would someone pick an accounting major is again it's like this is like from my perspective as an accounting major, so it's like if you disagree with that then it's like that's totally fine. It's like we all are entitled to our different opinions, and I'd like to hear yours below. Later everyone.